Hello everyone and welcome back to the interactive tutorial to X3 Turn Conflicts. With me today are Lab
Yes.
and surprise surprise,
Lord Cucumber in space.
there we go. I've asked Lord Cucumber to join me on this one because we're gonna talk about all the stuff there is towards trading as far as my knowledge goes, and as far as
trading.
sorry?
To arse trading.
You must have misheard me. As far as trading goes.
I can't recollect any trading of arses in this game.
They call that suggestive hearing, friend.
Actually, there is trading of arses in this game. But we'll get to that part.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Anyways, Lord Cucumber has quite some experience with the game as well, so he'll be able to help me out. And of course we need a village idiot, so that's why Lab's here.
Hello.
There we go. We've started with the humble merchant start, and apparently we also have a discoverer. And we'll order it to follow us.
Hey.
Probably crash into stuff anyway. Alright, so
No.
we've started out in Heron's Nebula, which is nice. First off, this is the start as you get it. So if you play the game and you hit new game and pick humble merchant, this is what you'll see. I might have flown about 500 meters or something, but there's no other difference. You want to open up your sector map. I don't have the default key set, so I don't know what the default key is. And then select the fuel distillery, hit the information button, and check its stock. So this one's almost full. This is guaranteed to have a good price for us to buy. I'm gonna do that
Yes.
with the other one as well. Here,
Can I note something?
you can.
Yes, space fuel is illegal. It's pretty good starter goods, but if you take it out of sector, you may get into trouble.
Yes, and we are going to try to haul it to the pirate station, which will give us the most profit. Unless this trading station happens to buy it. I know that
Space fuel is basically like the Johnny Walker of space.
Yes.
So
Johnny
bad
Space
quality
Walker.
whiskey, which is way overrated.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is about correct.
You also have shit, I forgot the name. What's the other illegal good? Sorry
Space
about that.
weed.
Space weed, right. And
And
it's
slaves. You also have slaves in the last update, I believe.
oh, there's some
Oh, sure.
other illegal goods as well, as pirate firearms, I believe, for boarding.
Yeah.
You don't actually use those for boarding anyway, but
And hacking software, I think.
yeah, the system override software.
That's also something you should not have on your ship if you are a legal guy.
But if you do want to use system override software, there's also another software package that masks the presence of system override software.
Yep, like a firewall.
And I did forget
Which is pretty
what
neat.
name of the other software
Ah,
was.
well.
Anyways,
We might run into it eventually.
shit, was this alpha? This is alpha. This is the one with the most stock. Gonna
Oh,
select
good.
set here. I hope we get there in time. Not that some other fuck.
Well,
Is it?
meanwhile,
No, that's a cruise.
we can say something about the alternative to space fuel, because if you want to stick to legal trading, the alternative here in this sector would be ore. There's a lot of ore mines here, I believe.
No, there's not. Oh, wait, there is. Yes, ore
Yes,
is
there are.
also a very good. Sorry about that. Starting item to trade, as well as energy cells.
Yeah. Though the value of energy cells depletes pretty quickly.
True, but there's no single factory that goes without it. Well, as far as
True, yeah.
factories go that need resources.
Yeah, in fact, all the factories are linked, and they basically all need energy cells constantly. So it's a sure bet if you get energy cells for the lowest price that you're going to get rid of them eventually.
Yep.
but they have a low price, so they're not really, profit-wise, they're not gonna get you a big yield. Unless you have a shitload of them in a big ship.
Do you guys have... do you guys hear me typing?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
Oh,
in that
frick.
case, my apologies.
I'm going
folks,
too
I'm
fast.
trying to
Slow down,
create some
dude.
sort of
Hit the
trailer.
brakes.
Evasive maneuvers.
Freaking brakes.
I hate it when I overshoot.
Yes.
Ladies, never happens in bed.
There's a trick to that. If you hit the station around 40 and then slow down just before you get to the edge, it usually goes well. But if you go over
Oh crap, we've
70
got
or 80,
auto
you
save.
always miss it.
I'm just gonna switch that off for a second because I'll
Very good idea.
save a lot of time.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
we don't need it.
Alright. Trade!
So we're in the station. Woohoo! Now here we go. You want to explain
Okay.
this, Bucky?
Yes, so this is our trading. Remember me to turn off the station announcements. I can do that right now.
Well, we don't hear it. And why is there a
I
food
do.
The audience
blender
does.
in the top right corner?
Why is there what?
When you were on the energy cells, they look more like a food blender than actual cells.
Oh.
Oh. Yes, you're the village idiot. Anyways.
Oh wait, it's space fuel. But look at that thing. It just looks like a blender.
Indeed, it does look like a blender. That's pretty funny.
Probably a distiller or of some kind. Oh, you can explain how this works.
Yes,
if you
so
want.
this is our trading menu. And
Obviously.
we have products here that the station manufactures. We have primary resources and secondary resources. And almost all factories need both. So you can make profit with both. And especially when you're starting out, you should focus on the primary resources if you're going legal. And if you want to try the illegal stuff like we are going to try, you can try out the products. It's gonna be harder to find them though, because there are not a lot of space fuel distilleries or space weed. What are they called? Space weed factories? I don't know, something like that.
Plantations or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
The dream farms.
Dream farms, that's it.
I think so.
Anyways,
yeah.
we're gonna buy space fuel before some other trader docks and steals it from us. What you
Also
wanna do
note-
is select.
If I may.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Note that every good has a vol thing set here, which is basically the size of the product.
No, that's not true.
Very-
That's not. Well, kind of. The TC, I forgot what it stands for, but that's the type size. So these are all small. And the volume is the amount of volume that it takes per unit in your cargo hold.
Oh, that's it then. Yes. And if you only have a small cargo hold, well, basically you can only hold small items.
Yes.
It's something like trade cargo.
So if you want to trade this and you have like a small ship, which is really fast, you can still take quite a few of this with you.
Yep. So what we want to do is we can either use our arrow keys, arrow key to the right in this case, and select how many we want, or we can use our mouse to select the bar somewhere. Now we've got a huge cargo space in our freighter and there's not a lot we can buy, just 23 units with the credits we have now. So it's pretty difficult to be precise with the mouse right now. Something else you could do is just click on the bar and then type whatever unit you want. Like I want to trade 26 at a time, and then I'll just trade 26 to and fro at a time. I can show you with 5 for instance. Go back 5. Nope, that's not it. Wait, no, you need to select 5 and then use the arrow keys. There we go. It'll take 5 off now. It's pretty handy for when you want to haul big loads in one go, but still be precise.
You can also drag the mouse if you don't want to be precise.
Yep. The credits here is the price that it will buy and sell from, but products it will only sell. Primary and secondary resources it will buy.
And the prices obviously are dynamic.
Yes. You can tell here the stock, it's pretty full. It's got a maximum of 664 units on stock, and it's got 475 on stock right now. As you can see, the energy cells, it's almost empty on energy. Oh fuck, I hear ships. I'm just gonna buy this shit now. There we go, we're safe now. In case the price drops. There we go, we've gained recognition because we traded with the illegal stuff. Anyways,
No.
it's got energy cells but it's almost empty, so you can see the price that it'll pay for energy cells, is 19 credits, which is the highest you can get. Now if it were full, it would be
lowest, right?
if it would be full, it would be on 12. Yeah, so a good thing to do would be, if you're gonna trade energy cells, is go and look around for stations that are almost empty on cells, sell them there, and buy them at solar power plants when they're almost full, so you can get them at 12 or 13. That's a good price. You won't make a lot of money on energy cells, but you'll be able to buy a lot of them. Same goes for all the other products.
Yes. It's a basic buy low and sell high economy.
Yes, but it's pretty dynamic.
I found out that what has a bigger margin could be the meat you can get. There are several sorts of meat you can get, and all stations need food. So if you know a station or a farm,
Quite a
majority.
few,
Oh, we've got a message. Let's check that out. It's the main mission. I'm gonna ignore that right now because that's not what we're here for. Might see it in my Let's Play anyway.
We're traders on a mission.
The hole, is that
Yes.
sector with the large sector with a mist and two portals up in the left corner and two in the bottom? Because we don't want to take that one.
Yeah, I think better go north or south. That's probably safer.
South is Argon Prime. I don't really want to go to Argon Prime with... I'm gonna chance it.
But you can sell the safe fuel here at the station, I believe. They actually
Really?
accept it.
Did they change that
as I
from a
recall.
reunion?
I do believe that it's one of the
Space
things
fuel.
they want.
It does.
Yeah, and they're low, look.
Yeah, I noticed. So let's go
So
there
that's
instead.
an easy way to go and earn some quick money. You have to be careful. You could get scanned by police in each sector, each civilized sector that is.
There's
and
police and
they,
customs and all that.
And
Military
if you don't dump your cargo once they warn you, they will shoot you.
Yes, indeed.
And are you able to block the scanners?
Eventually yes, but initially no.
We already covered that. You have to use system override software, the software that you use to mask system override software.
There's some hacking software, I believe, but it's hard come by. You have to be friends with the pirates, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, you have to have a good notoriety with the pirates.
Which is difficult because you almost instantly get into trouble with them on many occasions. So.
Yeah, the game's a bit weird on that part because there are pirates that are neutral or friendly towards you, and then there are pirates that are just very, 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 very hostile.
Yeah.
And you can't really tell them apart.
You have two pirate sections basically in the game, two factions that are potentially hostile. And you can befriend one and be the biggest enemy with the other, that doesn't matter. The Yaki and the normal pirates. No, not the cock.
Alright, so here we've got the trade scheme on the trading station.
Look at the price of space fuel.
Wow.
We bought it for 400 and look at the price.
There we go. I'm gonna hold down my left
Nice.
arrow key.
We're gonna sell all of that.
Now we've made a whole bunch of money. We've
Money.
tripled our starting budget. We started out with 10,000, right?
Yep.
We
If
only
I
got
were you, I do
30,000.
this.
You can go for a second run, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably. On dark.
Quick,
Best thing,
Amber.
best thing you can do if you're starting as a trader is to seek what's the best way to create, even if it's a little bit of profit in between two stations which are in the same sector, and travel in between them a couple of times.
Yeah, it's really repetitive at some point, but it will get you the most profit initially.
And you can always speed
Got
game up by
40.
hitting J.
You can, yes.
So if I take my Discoverer, I could haul 20 units of space fuel. Did you get
20?
that?
Just
Yes,
just 20?
the Discoverer can haul medium containers, so it should be fine with
Oh, yeah.
small. But it's got 50 units. Oh wait, it's
Yeah,
upgradable.
that's what I meant. You can actually upgrade a small quick ship to carry this stuff and actually outrun the police if you wanted to.
Yep. What's
And
also
I,
very viable, but you'll need a lot
yeah.
of starting funds, is to have a fast small ship and trade weapons. They're small in size compared to other wares, but they will generate a lot of profit. Especially
Same
if
goes for microchips, by the way. Microchips also do well.
Alright.
Just really depends
fact-
on what you want to do. Is there a microchip plant here? I don't think there is.
We'd have to go west and a couple of sectors down, I believe.
Yeah,
We can go check that out if you want.
but
Ooh, that's
missiles
XL.
do well. Oh, silicon wafers.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but that's XL. Can
Yeah,
we...
well, we can carry that, but they're pretty big.
Oh fuck.
They're
Wrong.
bigger
Well,
than
yeah.
four,
They're pretty big, hence
Yeah.
called XL.
Yeah.
I thought I was the jester.
You are. You're making silly remarks right now. Anyways, what I wanted to say, they updated the way the Mark III trader works, which is the automated trader. We'll get on that later. And it will even trade with in weapons if you install the software on a small ship. So instead of your bulk freighters with automated trading software, you can have small ships, fighters or scouts, whatever, with the trading software installed, and then have them as automated weapon traders.
That opens up a whole new type of gameplay. Then you can just have, yeah, basically an entire company based on weapons trade. That's cool. And I guess you can do the same with illegal goods then.
Yep. You can, but it's
That's
illegal goods.
risky. Yeah.
Well, not only risky, because even if you have automated traders or remote traders set up to buy and sell the illegal goods, the cops will still chase them, even though you won't get the
Yeah.
message to drop the
And
freight.
then there's the problem that, and you need to explain that when you get to the automated trading. Once you're out of sector, there's in sector and out of sector. And once you're out of sector, it doesn't actually matter how fast a ship is. So even if you have small fast ships and they get attacked in a sector, it basically calculates the weapons on board and the shields on board against whoever is attacking you.
Well,
So you will most likely lose them.
they do measure distance. So if your ship keeps
True.
keeps out of range, it will stay safe. Still, it's something you
Man,
should consider. Anyways, we'll get to
You've got
automated trading later.
You've got a suicidal autopilot here again.
Yeah, I did call it the autopilot like a lot of other players in my first Let's Play of this game.
This could hurt.
Yeah, the autopilot isn't exactly very advanced. Most of the time you're better off flying yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like some kind of untrained monkey flying your ship.
Like that isn't happening right now.
I wish I could boot you from my ship. Oh, God.
Instead, you're stuck with him.
Yeah. Well, we had the same kind of... Fuck. Hang on.
We have the same kind of...
I'm gonna...
Dock manually?
Yeah.
Alright. Manual docking is difficult, but definitely an option if you want to get somewhere quick, because the autopilot will always take the long route round.
Yes. Well, actually, I've recently installed for my Let's Play, which I will be starting soon, a script called Bounce, made by LitCube. And I can post links, but if I say LitCube and Bounce, you will be able to search for it on the Ecosoft forums very easily. And what it does, actually, it makes the whole evasive maneuver stuff that's built in the autopilot a lot better.
Well, any change would be an improvement there, so...
Oh fuck, someone beat us to it.
For the silicon wafers, oh.
Yeah, it's all out. Oh well.
And now it's on the full price.
Yeah, so if we would to buy it now, we would definitely lose money.
And this was the same station which had the space fuel?
No, this is a mine. Silicon mine.
We actually went to a mine. I thought we were going to the space fuel as well, but we went to the silicon mine. But it's okay.
Alright. Maybe you can... yeah, we can cover the next part. Let's just order our Discoverer to follow us. No, wait. We can use the Discoverer for this.
My wife has a remark to make, and
What's
I will. Yeah, she wrote it down for me, so I'm just gonna tell you guys. She says, "You do realize the game you are now playing is nothing more than an epic form of 18 Wheels of Steel. Only now you are flying the rocket that you are supposed to deliver at the diner."
Sorry about that.
My wife is brilliant. Just saying.
Oh god.
I love it when Lady Tomato Sun adds stuff to our videos. Without even being there, she just handed me the notes.
Oh gee, thanks. Now I totally forgot what I wanted to say.
18 Wheels of Steel, man. Just
Oh
go with
god,
it.
yeah. Did we tell it to dock at the station already? I don't know. Let's check. Yeah, it's definitely moving towards it, so it should be good. Alright. Now we need to give ourselves the remote trading software, otherwise we can't do shit.
This might be 18 warp drives of steel or something.
Yeah.
18 jump drives. Okay, so I don't have any trading software installed.
Oh.
If I want to trade right now, go to my property, I probably can't. Nope, trading system extension not installed. So we're gonna use our very secret trick here. No, wait. It's on our custom. Here we go.
Yeah, normally you would have to buy this at a station, but Bucketsmith has connections.
Yes, I do. Oh, we can also check the name of that software, by the way.
Yes, we could. I'm going to the interstellar toilet for a moment. I'll be right back. You guys go ahead and continue.
Fine.
I need to dump the trash before the fleet breaks.
I'm actually not seeing that software here. I see the override software, but not the one masking it. That's a bit odd.
We'll get to that. Anyway, I'll be right back.
He's gone. We can have a party now.
Yay!
Anyways,
You
yeah.
think I'm gone.
Oh, hello there. We've just installed the trading system extension, and now we can. Oh Property, sorry about this, it's a bit messy. Now we can trade. Awesome. Fuck, it's empty. Someone beat us to that one as well. What's the intel on that one? It's got mediocre stock. We could buy it here and then still make a profit, because we'll be buying at 790 and we'll be selling around what was it, 1200?
12 or 17. 12 or 17.
12 or 17? What are you on about?
Well, it was either 1200 or 1700.
Oh, thought you meant
Not
energy
entirely
crystals
sure,
for a
but
moment
at
there.
least. No.
Space fuel. It'll buy it for 1252 at the moment.
Well, it's still 500 per
Yes. So,
piece.
now that our ship has docked there, we've gave it the order to dock, which you've seen already. We're going to go back, tell it to trade. We get the same menu. Fill up. It can only carry 4 at the moment. We'll upgrade it later. Go back. Give it an order to navigation to dock at the Free Argon Trading Station. And now, when it undocks, let's see, select it. It'll go straight to the trading station. I need to improve the setter range there. That's better. So this is the remote trading that we're doing. Remote manual trading with another ship. You can do this with a ship like this, a Discovery, which is a scout ship. Wouldn't really recommend it. Doesn't have a lot of freight cargo bay. And it doesn't have a lot of shields. There we go.
Engage you meet police while you're
Or pirates.
space fuel.
Or Kag. Or Xenon. Alright. Sector map. Oh crap. Why isn't it working?
Interstellar crap.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
And we've got the same trading menu right now, and we can sell it off. Still make profit. There we go. And that's remote trading for you. So we've covered that part now. Hope it makes sense.
Yes. One note about, especially about buying upgrades for your ship. That's basically also trading. Not every upgrade is available everywhere. Like we said, certain things are only available at the pirates. That goes for other things as well.
Actually,
like software.
Technically, the upgrades are available at every trading station, but the equipment isn't available at every station.
Exactly, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, so
Physical
we've just
upgrading.
let's. Oh, we don't have. We don't have enough credits for that.
You just bought an entire cargo bay extension, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's okay. We're just gonna cheat our way with some more money so we can. Crap. I'm making a mess of this stuff.
You
no.
always do, so.
Your face always does. Custom, cheat menu, and then add money to player account. I highly recommend not using the cheats system, because even though the game might be pretty frustrating at start, or say the first 7 reinstalls that you might do before figuring out the game, it'll pay off in the end. It's not worth.
You'll
fighting
definitely
for.
have more fun. Yeah.
Exploring the game yourself.
Exactly. I absolutely agree with that.
Alright, so you definitely not want to buy anything from a trading station, because they'll generally will have mediocre prices, so it'll be very hard to get good prices for it.
If I can recall correctly, they take the average price across the universe, so you always get pretty bad prices.
Right. The only way to make profit out of that would be to get to a station that's in very high need of specific products, but you could always just buy them at a station that produces a specific ware, wait until its stocks are full, and make more money that way. Right, so now we've upgraded our little
But you can
discovery
always
there.
use them to get some quick cash.
I'm gonna give the order to... Wait, no, we don't have this...
We haven't discovered anything yet.
Nope.
Ironic with Discoverer.
Alright, well,
Did you
that's that
order
then.
it,
I ordered it to dock back at the Space Fuel Distillery Alpha again.
Okay.
Wait, that one's almost empty. But I should make a dock on the beta station.
Yeah.
Dock at. There, we can still make some profit.
Alright.
There. Right,
Let's see if we
let's,
can get them.
Yeah?
Hmm?
The next thing on the list would be the MK3 traders, or the automated traders. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn another ship here, which I can enter. I'll be needing it.
Yeah. And the trade software Mark III is one of the examples of something that if you do the humble trader start is relatively hard to come by. You have to really find out where it's being sold, and it's not on sale in Argon Space in the beginning at least.
Nope.
I believe you have to go to Taladi Space. I don't recall. Or the others, the others.
Ooh, that's pretty close.
Whoa, nice.
So, here you've got a super freighter. This is the largest type of freighter that you can buy. It'll cost a bit over 1 million if I recall correctly, but it will make its money back. When you get to the moment where you can buy Mark III trading software, I think we should show that later. You can, you should buy these type of ships if you can for the automated trading, because their initial setup costs will be a lot higher than, say, the ship that we have now, the regular Mercury. But the immense cargo size that the super freighters have will outweigh the setup costs. It'll the what's it called? The point of, oh god,
Return of investment?
return on investment. That's it. It's not that far off. So yeah, it's just a better choice to get these ships if you have enough funding for it. I can show you the difference between these two ships, by the way. So here's our own ship. It's got a cargo bay of 3,000 at the moment, upgradable to 4,000 units, extra large. And then we have our target here, which has a cargo bay of almost 12,000. It's been upgraded already due to the cheating mechanism. But it has
significant.
Yes, so this single ship has 3 times the cargo bay that this current ship has, the one that we're flying ourselves. It's got more shielding as well, and it does have even a stronger shield power generator if I recall correctly. You can just check that.
I noticed you shouldn't be surprised if you get if a space snail outruns you.
No, it's not that bad. It's not
Actually,
that bad.
if you upgrade the engine, 100 meters per second is pretty decent for a freighter.
Well, that's the regular Mercury.
This is the Mercury.
Of course,
the
I
freighter
just-
was using 70 or 80.
I just picked the Argon
True, yeah.
freighter for an example, but there are all different kinds of super freighters and regular freighters that you can pick off. For instance, I believe it's the Telari race, which have fast ships. No, the Telari have bigger cargo holds, if I recall correctly, and then the Split have faster ships.
Split have really fast ships, if I recall.
Yeah, so their super freighters should have a higher speed.
Less shields, I think.
Less shields, but faster. And then the permanent will have better weaponry and more shields, if I think.
Yeah,
Something like that.
They really sell expensive ships. They look good, and they're relatively above average.
Right.
You pay the main price for those.
I recall on our ship episode that some viewers commented on a good all-around ship.
The Argon have all the jack of all trades, so to say. No, that's not the right term. The Argon is the race with the ships which have, it's mediocre at everything. It doesn't specialize in one area. So they'll have mediocre shields, mediocre weaponry, mediocre speed, etc., etc., etc. Where the other races would have, for instance, less shielding but faster speeds, and more shielding but slower speeds, etc. Alright, I was going to add... Where's? Upgrades. No, not upgrades.
Okay,
there we go, it just installed all shit. Let's check. There's a bunch of software now. Oh, there we go, it's the software signature scrambler. That's the one that hides your system override software and shit.
What were you planning to say,
Lab?
Lab?
Well, I just searched for the ship which was recommended, and it was the Taladi Kestrel M5.
Yeah, that's for
a good all-around.
Well, it's good, quick, small fighter or scout, but nothing more. No, not for big freights.
Yeah, you could use it as a personal ship to get around fast, but I mean, if you have to get in sector and defend your assets, you'd be better off with a stronger ship and just use your jump drive to get there.
Okay, but for the people who want to know stuff like that, check out episode 3 where we discuss the ships.
Alright, so what I wanted to say is to have a Mark III trader set up, you will need trading software Mark III. I don't think you need 1 and 2. You will need a trading system extension, if I recall correctly. And you will need navigation software. And you will need fight command software 1 and 2, if I recall correctly. You will also want to install the maximum amount of shielding. It will need a minimum of 1 25 MJ shield. But if it doesn't have all shields, it will generally get its own shields, but it will be at a much higher price than you can get yourself. Same goes for weaponry and for the little droids. Oh fuck, I forgot the name. Fighter droids.
R2D2.
No, it's the fighter drones. That's it.
The drones, yeah.
It'll get about 12 to defend itself, or to give itself time to jump out. Okay, so how do we start this shit? We go to... I've got it selected, so I go, instead of to my own ship, I go to the target, give orders, command console, trade, and then start a sector trader. The universe trader and the sector trader is the same thing, it's the automated trader. But every universe trader has to start out as a sector trader. It will gain levels on the amount of profit that it makes. And once it reaches level 8, it can be changed into a universe trader manually. And when it reaches level 12, it will automatically go over to a universe trader, if I recall correctly. Oh, one thing I forgot. It will also need a jump drive.
Yeah. Otherwise it's not going anywhere.
We've only discovered Heron's Nebula at the moment, so that's the only sector that we've managed to, or that we can select here. After we've done all the, we've got factories upcoming and complexes of factories, and when we've cover that, we'll get into the in-depth shit behind trading. So we'll tell you what good sectors are to set up sector traders to level up fast, and what all the specific type of wares are and what they're good at, which you should be trading in and which you should not be trading in, etc, etc. So we started it off. It's now going to look through all the stations and decide where it would be making the most profit on. It has decided to go for meat steak kahunas. There we go, in a kahuna bakery.
Interesting choice.
Yes.
But it makes sense.
It's probably the only station at the moment that has a full stock. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it would go for space fuel.
With a good that somebody wants.
Yes. I might also note that the software, the Mark III software, is pretty complicated. There's a whole rule set behind it that you'll never actually see, on which it'll decide on what it will trade. So the difference between a level 1 sector trader and level 8 sector trader is pretty significant, in that if it is level 8, it will be much better at deciding what what wares make more profit.
I am trying to picture how much space it would take to store 4,000 meat steak kahunas.
Times 4.
Yeah.
It's almost
Totally
5,000.
We won't be take them all. We won't be able to take them all, I guess.
We did upgrade it, so it's not entirely full. So let's say it's got 12,000 cargo bay.
So
It's
we're gonna
got less,
take
but-
about 75%.
Okay, totally random man, but kahuna sound like some Hawaiian dish.
Well,
It is probably related to that name-wise.
it's chicken.
It's Agnew beef.
Agnew beef is cow.
Yeah.
Kahuna is chicken and Agnew beef is cow. Anyways,
Space cow chicken.
wait, no, I'm mixing things up. Meat steak.
Yeah, and I
Because
told you
the
it was
primary resources
Agnew
is
beef
Agnew
right
beef.
here.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, maybe they're flesh-eating chickens, you know?
Cow hunting chicken.
Yeah. Now I totally forgot
From
what I wanted to say. Let's just speed up things here, see what this sector trader does. It's totally automated now. We've still got our discoverer landed at the Space Fuel Distillery, I believe. Our manual trader. Yep, there it is.
Let's see what we can do there. Oh, well, it's not too bad.
Hey, space fuel is pretty cheap at the moment.
Yep,
Relatively, yes. Let's take
So
all of
now
it and
it's
see
got-
if we can dump it.
24.
Let's see if we can dump. I'd say you sell it, not dump.
Yeah.
Dump it at the central station.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Why not at
hopefully
the front porch of the police station?
Hopefully, well, actually, technically, the free argon trading station would be that. So this is a corrupted sector.
Yep. So, yeah, we've got our stuff going on right now. The sector trader has started. It's totally
let's-
automated.
Let's check on the free argon trading station and see if they still have a great need for space fuel. That might have diminished somewhat.
No, it's still buying at 1252, so that's good.
In that case, we're still making money.
Definitely, we're doubling our money.
Roughly.
Roughly.
Man.
Yes.
All this talk about kahunas is making me want to go for some potato chips or something.
Nice. The
Yeah.
high yield production complex was a missile. Yes. So this one is making Firestorm torpedo and Hornet missiles. You might have noticed that now it actually shows the amount of stock that it has and the credits that it'll cost or buy at. This is because of the trading system extension that I installed on my own ship. Once you have that installed, you'll be able to just warp to a sector and then look at everything.
You can scan prices.
Yeah. Now, this is very
Like a
handy.
self-scanner.
This is very handy if you want to go the trading route, which most of you will be going. You'll want to have a satellite or an advanced satellite set up at near or in the middle of a sector, so you can look at all the prices in that sector whilst no ships of yours are in that sector. Because if no ships are in, you can't actually look at the current intel.
It enables you to see the prices on the stations, and it also enables you to see if potential competition is going for the station that you wanted your freighter to go to. So you can always alter your plan if you see that happen.
Yep.
And can you equip frigging laser beams to those stations to destroy your opponents?
No, there are other alternatives.
You could plant laser towers next to those factories, especially if they're your own, but you'd have to make enemies of certain races before you could wipe it. And then it's just racist, as in it will only target the races that are your enemies and not specific competitors.
But what would be a good moment for people to look into building those or buying those satellites?
Well,
if you got a small army of trade ships?
No, not specifically. I mean, they're brilliant if you're trading on your own in just one ship, but they cost money. I think the regular satellites go for like 8,000 medium price, and the advanced satellites go for 13,000. And I totally forgot what the difference between the two was, so sorry about that.
Maybe Cucumber knows.
Well, let's see. I think didn't the advanced satellite have a weapon scanning system or something similar?
Alright, so let's check out what happened. It bought...
It gave you more details on the ships, I think.
Alright.
Did
No, I know what it was. They the advanced satellite have onboard cameras that you can use, and you can actually see if there's like a fight going on in the sector.
Really? I've never managed to get that working.
Yes, I got that working at some point, and it was really fun.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah, you always get there late, but that's also, by the way, a very good way of making money, getting late to a fight. If the fight has already taken place and basically there's nobody fighting anymore, you can just go ahead and pick up the pieces. It's one heck of a good way to scavenge for goods.
Yeah, that's true. If you're lucky, one of the pilots has bailed, and you can hop out your ship and repair it, and then sell the entire ship for whatever you can make out of it.
Do pilots bail in the vanilla version of the game for
yes,
when the
but
AI fights?
It's restricted to fighter ships and freighters, and it's extremely rare.
Okay. I didn't know that because it wasn't so when the game first came out.
No, that's Reunion.
Okay.
They added that by default in Conflict.
Okay.
Anyways,
So
this one has bought 2,840 Mietse kahunas, as you can tell now. Totally automated, and it is going towards... I've got no idea where it's going. Let's check it out.
It's going into space, man.
Well, actually, Mietse, aren't those... No.
I think they might be going to the Rhymes factory.
Nope.
Because they need Mietse kahunas. Or don't they? No, they don't. There's another thing here that does. The high yield production complex? What that is?
They're adding meat to missiles.
Yeah. No.
What about
that's
factory
for the
workers?
manufacturers, for factory workers. Yeah, exactly.
Alright. I'm just
gonna
finding
sell
it really funny.
Look at that. Look at the price, because it's really low right now. So that's really good. We're gonna double our money.
So it decided, well, hey, that's something I might make money off. So
Sausage missiles.
when it's level 1, it'll just look at all the stations and decide what station has the fullest stock at a product. It won't actually calculate or look at any other known station's stock to sell it as well for maximum profit. But once it will get a high level, it will. So let's say if it is level 25, which is the highest universe trader, it'll actually go through all stations that it can see. So this is where those satellites come in handy. And it'll not only look at, oh hey, this station has a full stock of meat sekahunas, which is the other factory of course, not this one. But it'll also be looking around like, oh, is there even a station that wants meat sekahunas? And if there isn't, it will look further to another product that might work. Because at level 1, this is just a sector trader, but if it was a universe trader, it might buy stuff that it can't sell at a reasonable profit. So it'll be stuck with the items that it bought, and if it really can't sell it, it'll even give you a message that it's stuck.
Question: does it also calculate what the time investment or the distance is in between those stations?
No, none at all.
Well, there is one factor we need to remember, and that's the fact that a universe trader has a jump drive, and it will use energy cells as far as it has energy cells to get from A to B. So sometimes the distance to universe trade is very relative.
And it will also buy its own energy cells when it runs out.
Exactly.
By the way.
It will try to stock up on energy cells to jump as far as it possibly can to sell stuff.
Yeah. One problem there is with these automated traders, though, is that it will disregard even sector is full of hostile creatures.
Exactly, that problem.
That's a big problem. There are a couple of scripts that manage this. I highly recommend you install them. I'll see if I can set up a vid with mods and scripts and how you install them later, so you won't be pulling your hair out of your head. Oh, there we go. We've made some money.
You're being promoted to entrepreneur.
Yeah, I've got no idea what happened.
Maybe our discoverer got some money off.
No, I only told it to Doc. I didn't actually tell it to sell anything
about
yet.
Mercury? Did the Mercury do anything?
No, we're in the Mercury and we're just standing still.
All right. Well, maybe.
Actually, we're going with 11 miles an hour. Meters per second. Sorry about that.
Good grief. That's fast.
Well, it is fast.
I'm going to get some steakahunas. I'll be right back.
Alright. So this is that part. So we've got the automated trader set up now. And it'll just do its thing. If it runs into problems, it'll tell you. You can handle on it. The next thing would be, unless you have something to mention.
No, I don't have anything to mention, but this is the Mercury, or is this the big freighter?
This is the Mercury freighter. The super freighter is the Mercury super freighter.
Okay.
So the Mercury is the type of ship, and in this case it's the Argon freighter. And this one just says Super Freighter XL. You can actually change the names, by the way. I think I covered that in another vid, though.
Yeah, in
console.
the previous video, I think.
Oh, no, this is not it. Advanced rename.
Okay. The big one is the automated one, right?
Yep. So we just gave it a name, so we can tell it apart from our other ships. And that's that. Alright, so our next thing would be factories. Buying your first factory. This is exciting. This is like a milestone that you'll get. Well, the first milestone would be making an X amount of profit that you would set yourself. Then the next milestone will be to get a Mark III trader running. Not just the Sector trader, but the Universe trader. And then you would have an entire fleet of them running around, typically speaking. You can always do whatever you want. Oh, I totally forgot. Wait, no, I need to show something.
So ships first, factories secondary.
Well, that's just because factories cost a lot of money to set up.
Okay.
Ships, setting up the traders will cost less money than setting up the factories. I was going to create another ship.
We need ship, a station building ship, of course.
Yeah, we'll
Is that
get to
one you
factories
were
in a
talking
second. No, I wanted to
Oh, right.
to create a. I totally forgot the name of that thing. What's that flying turret called? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Eclipse. I think it's a prototype. I'm not sure.
Eclipse prototype available.
No, that's the ugly new model. Really don't like that. I prefer the flying turret one. It actually has different stats as well. So, orders, custom, cheap menu. Oh, fuck it. We're gonna just show it on this.
Fly yourself into the planet.
No, you can't. You'll die in the atmosphere. I can show you, but I'll die. So we'll do that at the end of the vid.
What? Crash into the atmosphere?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so now this ship also has trading software Mark III. And we can make it a sector trader. And it'll do this the same thing. It will be looking around. It's got a level 1 pilot at the moment. You can check out the Poopsmith. And it's got a level 2 pilot at the moment. And if you look at current order, Eclipse prototype, it's on standby because it can't find any weapons to trade. So the missiles that it can buy are probably, yep, they won't generate profit. If we were to add some missiles to it, we can do that, I believe. Let's check it out. How did we get around that? It's been a while for me since I used the cheat menu, so let's see. Reveal all sectors, that might be helpful. Yeah, sure, why not? Add satellites, so I can show you that. That's pretty good as well. I want to add I thought there was a way to add wares to a given station.
Well, I don't know whether the cucumber does.
I think I went to the... Oh, he's back. Oh, this will just add it to the current target. Oh wait, target. There we go. So. Alright, so that's one of our satellites that is being attacked by the Xenon fleet. Right, so we've got the high yield production complex as our target. Now we're going to add fuel station hold.
Attention, one of your ships is under attack. Xenon sector 101. Command accepted.
And now
What?
it should be... oh crap. No, I don't want to
I
look
think
at
I
all my...
read something about one of your ships being attacked.
I know, I just mentioned that.
Ah,
It's still on standby, what the hell? That station should have a full hull of... Well, for some reason it's not going to trade in Firestorm torpedoes. Doesn't it have the...
Maybe it's because the you can't either sell it in this sector, or it doesn't have a big enough hull to take all of them on, or a lot of them on.
Wait. That might be it. It's a large container. And it doesn't have a lot of room. And let's check out the station. Which is M, so that would... No, it should be able to buy some. Right, well, I don't know why it's not working at the moment. It should be working with weapons.
Did you assign it a budget to use for buying it?
It doesn't work that way. It'll use your own budget, your own money.
Okay, I thought you could set a budget, but okay.
No, it's just start sector trader and then it does whatever it wants to do. There's one sector that has a lot of weapon plans though, so...
Okay.
Well,
Hey, here
maybe
you
we
go.
can I'm gonna warp it to the sector and then start the universe trader, and then maybe it'll have
No aim.
better luck. Trade,
Pirates.
sector
Lovely.
trader. There we go. So now it's got the sector trader started over there. Byware for past tries. Standby. Fuck. Now it's not working. Maybe it's the type of ship that that's fucking up. Maybe it's the cargo hold. Doesn't have enough. Anyways, it should work with other types of ships. Sorry about that. Let's move on to the next thing. The stuff with satellites. Alright, so I used the cheats package to explore